We're back from the 2014 Arnold Classic Expo at the Mutant Nation booth. Big Ron Partlow, your host here, and my guest for this segment, 330-plus pound Gabe Moen, the biggest mutant. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man.
We got to do both.
We're pounding and we're shaking.
Well, 330, I needed to do be a double up there.
Double up.
So we got to give a shout out to somebody.
Let's say hi to Val.
Yeah.
Hey, Val.
We hear you're watching back home, Val. We heard you're critiquing our every move. Hey? Isn't that what we heard?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tell Ron to sit up straight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, tell Ron his hat's crooked. You know? I get all the reports, Val.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
No, we appreciate everyone watching. You know, we know that we can tell when we look at the analytics, we know there's people all around the world that have tuned in. So, I mean, that's just incredible that you guys are watching. But if you can't be at the Arnold Classic, the next best thing is to be watching Mutant Nation live from the booth at the Arnold Classic.
That's right.
So, hey.
That's right.
So what's up with you, Gabe? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good,
man. Turn this badge around or they'll kick you out. They won't know who you are. Right?
I was telling people today I had to have my my name on here because I'm not famous enough yet for people to know who I really am.
Right.
Yeah,
you know you've made it when you don't even need a badge,
right? I don't need a badge. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So what's new?
Okay, well, I've got what's this?
Okay, Val, I'm spitting my gum out.
Oh my God, did that just happen?
That just happened.
That just happened. Oh my goodness. No, a couple things are in the making. I'm getting ready to start filming my series for Road to the USA's, but we're not going to call it Road to the USA's. It's going to be the G Standard.
The G Standard.
The G Standard. So basically, the explanation on that and the background to that is, I'll just give you a quick brief.
Make it brief, Gabe.
I'll try to make it brief. You know, we all know who Joe Weider is. We all know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is.
Yeah.
Joe Weider brought Arnold over here to be the standard for the IFBB. He needed a poster child for the sport.
Right.
And at the same time, he knew that it had to be somebody that was bigger than life, taller than the average guy, and so that's what he did, right? So if Arnold's the standard, from what I understand, is that after Joe brought him over here, made him a superstar, it really drew a lot of people in to want to compete, myself included. Right. Well, at a certain point, he got to be able to focus more on the publication side of things, and then you know, the sport just kind of. Well, I just noticed that the competitors got a bit shorter. Right. And so basically, all it is very simple. I would love to recreate or bring back the standard, the G standard, though.
The Gabe standard.
The Gabe standard. Yeah,
I like that.
Because it's over 6 foot, and you know, a lot of these athletes that we see in the magazines are shot from angles that make them look bigger than life, and then people see them in real life, and it's kind of like a shocker that maybe they're not what they thought they were.
Like, it's crazy. They expect them to be 7 feet tall.
Right, 7 feet tall, and you know, hop over a building, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, we know that's not what it really is, and so I basically just wanted to put a positive spin on it and just say, you know, G standard. You know, I thought it was creative, so I'm actually going to. That's what I'm going to call the series, and then I actually have a clothing line coming out that I'm going to start. That's going to be G standard.
And what's the hashtag?
Hashtag Get It Gabe.
Get It Gabe.
Get It Gabe. I hear it a lot, you know. You're in the gym and you know.
Get it, Gabe.
Yeah, get it, Gabe. Get it, Gabe.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you, man.
That might not be as popular as a couple of the hashtags that we came up with over the years. But
don't get us started, right? Oh my God.
Oh, they don't even want to know.
The walls could talk.
Oh, I know. Goodness. Right? Don't leave the mics hot.
No.
No, but yeah, no. So this is your first Arnold Classic with Mutant officially, because last year at the Arnold you had just signed. And you just dropped by the booth to say hi and hang out for a bit, right?
That's right.
So now, what do you think? It's been 1 year.
1 year.
1 year as a Mutant.
And crazy successful year for Mutant. And I'm really just super blessed to be a part of it. And my fans ask me all the time when they come to the booth, they're like, you know, how do you feel about signing autographs all day and meeting fans and the craziness? And
you got Johnny Dow hitting
Johnny
shots.
Dow jumping in here.
He's too ripped for his own good
right?
this weekend. He just can't help it.
Johnny diets down just to come to the Arnold, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not that hardcore.
My glutes are striated so I can stand at the booth.
Just razzing him, gotta razz him. But I don't know where I was. I don't know what I was talking about.
No, you were talking about the first year as a mutant.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's been a dream come true. People are asking me, do I enjoy the process of standing here and signing autographs all day and my feet are hurting? And I say absolutely yes, and I would do it twice as long if I had to, because I've worked 20 years to get here.
Yeah.
I'm living my dream right now, you know?
I know exactly how you feel, man.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, you know, putting in all the time and the work, and how sometimes someone that maybe places better than you at a show, you sort of expect that to the winner go all the spoils.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of how the industry used to be.
Sure.
But now with media, social media, there's more room for guys that, you know, like there's lots of guys that have placed ahead of me, but somehow I'm sitting here with a microphone on my head.
Yeah.
I don't know why. People can't get me to shut up. That probably has something to do with it.
Not you.
So,
not you, Ron.
So, you know, that's there's a lot of room for a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
And I think that that's one of the things that I liked about your G Standard was Arnold used to always talk, and since we're at the Arnold Classic, we bring it up. Arnold used to always talk about how we need more characters, we need more charisma, we need more individuals that are interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that the industry did get away from that for a while. But now with, you know, the way things are going with social media, everyone's able to show their personality, really get out there.
Yeah,
you can get your bigness out to the world, you know?
Yeah. I think it can either exploit in a good way or in a bad way, or highlight, if you will, you know, somebody's you know, faults or their best assets or best attributes, you know. And I think it kind of goes back. I always use this as a reference, like, you remember the old 1980s song called "The Video Killed the Radio Star"?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of holds true in bodybuilding. You may have a champion bodybuilder on stage, but they're not accessible to the fans. They're not personable. You know, you hear about it all the time. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, here at Mutant, we get a platform to not only compete if we choose to, but also be able to interact with the fans in a positive manner and motivate people through that. And there's just not a lot of places to do that. There's not a lot of platforms for that allow you to do that and be yourself.
And one of the things about Mutant that I find almost shocking still after all this time with the company is they don't seem to really care if you actually want to compete that year.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, if you feel you need a year off for whatever reason,
they're not going to hold you over the flame.
Yeah. Because there's so many other things that they can do with you in that time.
Sure.
And they can use you, and they're like, oh, well, you're not going to compete? Oh, well, then let's go do this and shoot here and do this and fly there.
Exactly.
And so that's one of the real positives, because I know a lot of guys feel a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You know, they promise to do 2 shows, and they have to do them, and
several of my friends are those guys that at the top national levels, some at the pro level, that I know for a fact that if they don't hold to their contract, they rake them over the coals.
Yeah.
You know, so it's I'm glad that there's not that unwanted pressure there to compete every season, or, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how did you feel about Denver? We just got back,
God.
right?
Okay, so my personal take on Denver was absolutely beautiful, first of all. The scenery was awesome. Red Rocks were cool. The mansion, we're spoiled, let's face it. I mean, I'm not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
You know, food's taken care of. We're sleeping in a 9,000 square foot mansion. You know, my bathroom's bigger than my entire house back home. You know.
Yeah, so, I know, that's how I felt too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And then getting to spend time with you guys also. You know.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything to complain about if I tried.
Yeah.
And that's. I mean, we really are in a very interesting situation with this company doing the stuff we do.
And I think another plus that I need to add, and I really mean this, I really stress this, is the camaraderie between us mutants. And once again, you got to thank the powers that be for choosing and selecting the proper personalities that mix and gel so that we can spend a week in a house together if we need to.
Training at Armburst Gym.
Filming
Filming a chest workout that I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Filming the leg workout that you did with Johnny.
Yep.
That sort of stuff. I mean,
it's more like, you know what it feels like, and even though I've never been a part of it, it feels like a fraternity. It feels like kind of like a fraternity where, once every couple months, you and I and the boys, we all get to hook up and hang out again and start right back up where we left off.
Look at your big screaming head on there.
That's pretty cool, man. I haven't even seen this footage yet.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty wild to see,
awesome.
How it's going to come out in the end. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
So
I want to thank all the fans for coming out today and being so welcoming and inviting, man. It was just awesome, the response we had today, you know?
Yeah, every time we do an expo or a stop anywhere, you know, the number of people that are looking for us as individuals gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Trevor Coots around the corner there saying hi to fans. He's overwhelmed with the number of people that are coming up and they're saying they watch his videos.
Yeah.
You know?
Mass chaos.
Yeah, you know,
Mass
I mean,
chaos.
the first Olympia I did, it was just a mutant booth.
Right.
And everyone was just like, oh, this is, you know, that new mutant company, you know what I mean? But now they're coming up specifically looking for you, and specifically looking for me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, it's a testament to social media and the material that we're delivering to the fans. And I've been telling people all day long today, you know, guys, give us your feedback, you know, like give us ideas. You know, we can't figure this all out on our own, you know. Like it's always nice to hear ideas and new fresh ideas that guys want for content, you know.
Yeah.
We can't do it all on our own.
Yeah, no, I know. So. We got a lot of interesting stuff coming up. We're going to do like live Twitter feeds, and Q&As and stuff like that. So I mean, this weekend's just going to get nuts.
Yeah.
No, you're coming back up again, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think we might yank you up again for another show on Sunday. I think.
Yeah.
We're gonna just go nuts. We're gonna just do as much as we can.
All right.
Yeah. Hit a front double for the fans. Boom! Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Jeez.
But when I get back home, I start my diet for the USA. So I'll be 20 weeks out, and I'm gonna do a nice slow prep so that so there's no stress, you know. Except for that during the last 4 weeks, but we'll start 20 weeks out and just nice and slow. So.
Wow, and then you gas it all the way.
Oh my God, Johnny's telling me my melon looks huge.
He was telling me I had the biggest head. He's telling you the same thing?
I think
Ronnie's
that type
got a
of
guy?
head. I think Ronnie's head's bigger.
I don't know how you guys' heads fit on one screen.
Are we out of frame?
I had to get out of the way when he hit the front double, you know?
He'd move now.
I know. It has its own solar system?
Yeah. And tonight, I'm going to go cry myself to sleep on my huge pillow.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Big super mutant, 330-pound, biggest NPC competitor, Gabe Moen. I'm your host, Big Ron. You know where to find us. We will be back. We got another episode or two today. I can't remember. I get lost in this shit. Okay, for the 2014 Arnold Expo, going live all around the world. Thank you, guys. Hit us up with your Q&As for the Twitter. We'll get to you soon. We are out.
Thanks for watching.